Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Now today I've got something a little bit different, and it's something that I've been working on for about a month or so. This video is kind of going to be a just show what I've been working on and the kind of documenting the process. And what it is an Etsy store. So a lot of you on YouTube probably have heard about creating Etsy stores and creating passive income streams and different revenue streams, which is something I'm all about as a freelance designer. I think it's important to kind of spread yourself over a few different things and try and create revenue however you can as a designer, because it's pretty difficult out there, and especially if you're a freelancer, it's quite hard to rely on clients. So I think it's important for you to try and take it into your own hands and get some little streams of income, whether it be through Skillshare, YouTube, or an Etsy store, whatever really. But I think it's very important, especially if you're a freelance designer. So in this video, I know it's not a SketchUp video, but I've got some videos lined up in the future for SketchUp stuff, so still stick around for those. They'll definitely be coming out soon. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you my Etsy store. So I had the idea of creating a store that creates posters and prints to do with quotes. And I've always found quotes pretty meaningful to me, and they do help me out. So I'm just looking around my room now. I normally write quotes that I like and just stick them on a piece of paper and put them on the wall. And I've always thought they're quite helpful, and they tend to resonate with me, especially if they're coming from important people that you've either studied or read, or are an inspiration to you. I think sometimes these quotes can get you through the tough times. So that's the kind of idea of what I was going for in my Etsy store, and I then came up with the idea, a name called Quote Drive. I wanted something to do with quotes and like motivation. I wanted quotivation, but that was actually taken. So this is the store that I've kind of developed, and like I said, I've been working on this for 1 month, so it's still pretty fresh. But I just want to show you the progress I've made, and also just to document it for my own sake, so I know how I'm doing. So these are the kind of prints I've been creating. They're pretty simple, the simple kind of text-based stuff, things like this. So fairly straightforward prints, and what I've been doing is I've made them available in 4 sizes. And what I then do is, if someone makes an order, I then outsource it to a fulfillment place, so a printer on demand, like a print on demand service, which will then hopefully print in their native country and then post it all for me. So it's pretty cool actually. It's a cool little setup. This is the store I've got so far. So yeah, I'm just using these simple fonts on white paper. Kind of minimalistic, but also quite rugged, and I'm kind of appealing to the Rogan crowd. Yeah. So that's kind of the store. And so how I've created these things is I found a template online, so a Photoshop template, and I've basically adapted it a little bit to my own. So all the plants are added in just in Photoshop, and the same for these. So I found some really cool templates and mock-ups. And what you essentially do is replace the artwork on the mock-up in Photoshop, and then obviously save them as a JPEG or whatever you need. I've recently just added this image just to kind of make it a bit clearer on how big the sizes are. Unfortunately, it's a bit of quite a low quality image, so I might be changing that. But yeah, so I've got I think it's about 23 listings. And at the moment I'm listing them at a really cheap price, because I want to get some sales under my belt and hopefully get some good reviews. So that will help you build some momentum, because I think when you're starting out on Etsy, it's actually pretty difficult to get your initial sales. So yeah, that's kind of the goal. So that's why I've actually put everything on sale, and I won't be making any profit as of yet, because yeah, like I said, I just want to get some sales under my belt and get the page kind of popping. And as you can see, I've actually got 3 sales, which is pretty cool. One of them was my friend, so I said, can you buy one of my prints? And he did buy one of my prints, but I did give him the money for it as well. So, but then the other 2 are through Etsy. So within the first month, I've actually got 2 sales, which I'm pretty happy with, and I think it's actually quite good. I've had a look at other YouTube videos, and people starting up Etsy stores and tips and tricks and that kind of thing. And I think 2 sales in the first month is quite good. Obviously I made this banner, it's quite simple, nothing too complicated here. So if you're a designer and you're pretty skilled at Photoshop, and you can, you've got some good ideas for posters, and even if you're an artist or an illustrator, I'm sure you can create some artwork that you could sell. But yeah, that's the kind of gist of the content of what I've been trying to sell and what I'm selling. I think it's pretty straightforward, got a good description here, pretty simple. But now let me show you the shop manager. So this is actually where you get all the analytics for Etsy, and it kind of shows you all your listings, what you've been doing. So what I decided to do was I decided to actually run some ads. So I'm running ads at, here we go, Etsy ads. I'm running ads at like $1 a day, or sorry, $1 a day, just to get some traction, just to get someone to look at my stuff. And you know, I'm pretty happy with it. It's actually generated those 2 orders. Obviously you can see I've spent $13, but the revenue is $19.69, so that's obviously not including the print and the postage itself. So you know, I'm still actually like not making money yet, but I think once I just get a few more orders in, get the ratings going, the reviews going, hopefully I'll be able to bring the prices back up to the normal kind of prices, and I should be making a little bit of profit on each order, which would be really cool. So yeah, on the dashboard you basically got all your listings, so you can just see all your listings. You can edit them, adjust them. You got your dashboard, which kind of just gives you the updates on what's been going on. What I like to see and what I've been paying attention to is this recent activity tab, and this basically shows us what's been going on the page. So when people like it or favorite it, it shows up here, and I get excited when this happens, because to me that means, you know, people like the stuff that I'm producing. So yeah, that's the kind of stats at the moment. At the moment we've got 3 orders, revenue of £23. We've got total views, oh sorry, that's the last, let me do all time. That's weird. What I do this month, I've got, oh no, I've got less. So all time, but this is 1 month in, pretty much one month in of creating the Etsy store. Got 305 views, 140 visits, 3 orders, and £23.97 in revenue. Here are some of the other stats that you can look at on Etsy. So this is all time, 3 orders, 140 visits. Yeah, that's what I don't get. The other number was different, wasn't it? Also, you can see the views on each particular item. So the work fucking harder one seems to be the most popular one, and got quite a few favorites. As you can see, work hard and be nice to people poster is in a close second, but I've actually got an order on the work harder one, which is really cool. Also, I've noticed when I go into like an incognito tab on Chrome, and I go onto some of the listings, you can see that it's in people's baskets, which is weird that Etsy doesn't tell you that, you know, on your own dashboard. It doesn't tell you that your product's already in someone's basket. That would be cool if it did it, but it doesn't. But yeah, I've actually realized that this one, the work fucking harder one, is in 3 people's baskets, so hopefully they'll convert into orders at some point. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to show you really. So this is kind of, yeah, the start of my journey on Etsy. It's pretty complicated and it's very saturated, but what I realize is the quality of the stuff on Etsy that seems to do really well is pretty mind-blowing to me. The amount of sales that, you know, pretty basic looking products get. I know I'm only doing posters, but you know, some of the stuff on there is just so basic, but it seems to get loads of sales. So I thought, I'm sure I can design something that people would want. If there's other things that are selling really well, I'm sure I can, you know, achieve the similar result with something that I think is well designed and I actually like myself. So that's kind of why I, you know, set out to have a go at this, because I thought there is definitely a need for some cool stuff on Etsy. So if you're a designer out there, check it out. Like if you've got an idea of artwork, or you know, even just quotes like I'm doing, or just like simple prints, just have a look at Etsy. I know I'm not making any money yet, but who knows, you know, this could take off in the next few months and I could be making, you know, an extra couple of £100 a month, you know, through just simple Etsy orders. And then the process at which I order the actual print is pretty straightforward as well. It just uses, yeah, like I said, a print on demand service called Gelato. It's the one I use. And it seems really straightforward. The only thing they get you on is the postage. Sometimes the postage can be really quite a lot, but I'm just willing to take that as just part of the, you know, investment initially. But yeah, if you want to check out my store, if you want to buy a print and support me, that would be really cool. So the link will be in the description of this video. But also, if you don't want to buy a print, that's also cool. If you watch my video and subscribe, that would be sweet. Yeah, I've got SketchUp content coming as always. And again, as always, check out my Skillshare if you want to learn some more in-depth SketchUp lessons. So if you're a complete beginner at SketchUp and 3D modeling and you want to get into it, check out my courses over on Skillshare, and they're still running the 1 month free thing there. But other than that, that's kind of it for this video. I know it's not the SketchUp one, but like I said, we've got SketchUp content coming soon and plenty of other things planned. This is just to document my Etsy journey and my 1 month on Etsy and my 3, I guess 2 technically orders, which is really cool. I'm really happy about, but I'm looking forward to get some more and get the ball rolling on this project. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you have any Etsy tips or tricks, please let me know, because I'm a complete noob. Let me know what you think of the store, and if you like the aesthetic of things. I think I've kind of kept it, you know, minimal and clean, the kind of stuff I like. But yeah guys, I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Hopefully I'll see you soon on YouTube or in real life. If you see me in real life, say hi to me, because I'd be mad if I meet a subscriber or someone that checked out my video. That'd be so cool. Other than that guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.